Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back in the fight front once again. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm back with my quick breakdown and prediction of Joanne Calderwood versus Andrea Lee. I think it's going to be a pretty tough fight. I think it's going to be a pretty tough, entertaining fight. Tough on both sides. I feel like since JoJo, she's coming off that close loss to Caitlin Chikugian. I went back and looked at that fight. I felt like JoJo could have won that one. I think they definitely could have gave that fight to her, but right now I feel like she has a lot to prove because, she's probably going to come in there thinking that, she's going to have to close the show or win it more convincingly now, because you can't leave it in the hands of the judges, so I feel like she's got a lot to prove in this fight. Andrea Lee, she's coming off that Montana De La Rosa win and, she's moving up the ladder. So she went from number 10 to number 7. JoJo's number 5. So they're kind of meeting in the middle right now. So they're seeing eye to eye right here. So I feel like both of these fighters got a lot to prove. Looking at the fight, man, I really feel like this is going to be a 50-50 one. I am going for JoJo. I'm a JoJo fan, and I feel like she can win this fight. But right now, I do feel like it's 50-50 fight because just looking at Andrea Lee, her strength right now, I feel like she's been improving. Her striking is getting better. She's pretty solid on her feet. She's got good foot movement, good angles. She has a pretty good right hand behind the jab. And, speaking of her jab, her jab is pretty good. It's pretty technical and precise. Looking at JoJo, her strengths, JoJo's got the Muay Thai background, very solid jab as well. She puts her strikes together well, has some good side kicks and front kicks, especially those front kicks. She can really take the wind out of you when she, front kicks these, front kicks her opponent. She can even drop them with that shot too. And I always felt like, the power in both of her hands is, it's pretty dangerous. She always marks her opponents up, whether she wins or loses. JoJo, I feel like she just has to put a little bit more technical, just some more, be a little bit more technical with her style. Don't be as crowd pleasing anymore. I want to see her be a little bit more, fighting behind the jab, take her time, use her timing more, kind of let fighters come to her, use more counters. Instead of, trying to put on an entertaining fight sometimes, because I want to see her walk away with the W more so than just put her on a fight of the night. I want to see her actually get to that level and win a championship, and not worry about the crowd. If the crowd doesn't want to see a technical fight, that's on the crowd. I feel like it's up to the fighter to fight their fight most of the time. And I want to see JoJo use more of her strengths to her advantage and not just for the crowd. Whereas Andrea Lee, I think she's been crowd pleasing, but there's times with her, with her fighting style, I feel like, she knows how to be a little bit more technical and come away with the win. Like even in that Montana fight, she knew how to box and strike and move and use her strength to her advantage and just kind of keep Montana on the outside with a really, really good jab. She really did well in that fight. As far as how this fight might play out, I really think that if this fight is a standing fight, if both fighters choose to stand the whole time, it will be explosive. It can be explosive, or it could be technical. Like I said, if somebody like Andrea Lee wants to jab behind, fight behind the jab, I could see her doing that. She might want to jab and move and not get in the power range of JoJo. And somebody like JoJo, like I said, she wants to put the pressure on early, with that Muay Thai skill. I could see her walking somebody like Andrea Lee down behind her jab and using those long front kicks to keep Andrea Lee on the outside and just take the wind out of Andrea Lee, if she kind of, stalks forward. And if Andrea Lee wants to step in the side with, the ones and twos, JoJo's going to have to use more timing, and time those rushes and, hit her with the front kick or, hit her with a good 1-2. But like I said, if they want to make this a standing fight for like 3 rounds, man, I could see both of them kind of like trading in this fight because like Andrea Lee said in her interview, she said there's going to be some explosive exchanges in this fight. And somebody like JoJo, like I said, she likes to show that heart. So there could be a lot of back and forth action where it might, make it tough for the judges again, So as far as my prediction goes, damn, this is a 50-50 fight, like I said. But if I had to pick, I could see JoJo pulling out either a close decision, or if she comes behind the back on the ground, I think she could pull out a submission win, if she's able to take if she's able to take Andrea Lee in the deep waters. Because like maybe the first round would be like a good exchange round. I could kind of see JoJo walking into some shots, walking into the jab of Andrea Lee, but then I could see her in the second round, kind of picking it up and, starting to land more strikes and kicks on somebody like Andrea Lee. And then in the third round, if there are some violent exchanges, I could see JoJo going from behind and, you know, trying to get the takedown and scoring a couple of takedowns. I could see her scoring some takedowns, you know, just to kind of secure some rounds in rounds 2 and 3. And maybe by round 3, if she pulls like what Montana De La Rosa did, you know, she kind of surprised Andrea Lee and went in and almost got a submission win. You know, I could see somebody like JoJo, who's a little bit more polished and, you know, been getting better on the ground. I could see her getting Andrea Lee down or getting on her back and maybe getting like a rear naked choke or even like a ground and pound win. But like I said, it's up in the air. You know, it's 50-50 right now because both fighters, I really feel like they're kind of on that same cusp where they both want that title shot. You know, they both really want that shine. So it's really, really tough if you're looking at it from a, like, you know, technical, you know, if you're looking at it from just like somebody from the outside, like a spectator, it's a 50-50 fight. But as a fan, I'm going for JoJo in this fight. Like I said, if she really wants this one, man, she's going to have to make this more of a technical fight, you know, be a little bit smarter, fight more economical. Because, you know, if she wants to get that championship, in the flyweight division, you know, she's going to have to fight a little bit smarter. Forget about what the crowd thinks. You know, just get that W so she can move on to somebody like Valentina, man. But, yeah, man, that's all I got on this. And this was my call. Let me know in the comment section who you think's going to win, JoJo or Andrea Lee. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.